Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me. Happy Wednesday. So I'm here with a Let's Craft ephemera making session. So what I want to do are these fun over the page little pockets that I first see done. I think it's part of the Roxy's weekly challenge, another little bit of ephemera. She has some great ideas for different bits of ephemera, and using these digital paper that I've just printed on normal copier paper makes it really nice and light, so like it would go over the edge of a page. This one you would stick this side down and along the bottom, so you'd have a little tuck up here, and then on this side that one flips out and you've got a little pocket on here. So they're very simple and easy to make, but I do love using these to decorate up the edges of pages in my journals. Yeah, I just want to get a load made. I've used all the ones that I've had. So this is another idea. Let me just show you this one. So it's the same principle, that goes over the page, and you've got your pocket that flips. That one doesn't get stuck down, but on this side, instead of having a top opening pocket, we've just got a side opening pocket. So I want to do these two variations today. So I've got some digitals that I've pulled out here that we can do. I've got one already started here because I've slightly tweaked these in that I've left the white edge on so that it gives me a little bit more of the digital to show, rather than this one was already cut all the white edges off. So you've glued in here and glued in here, whereas this time round I've made a little flaps that would glue down, so you get that whole real estate pocket to use. And again with this one that goes over the page. So let's do some folding. Let's first choose some digitals. I'm going to use that. I think this would work really nicely. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for all your lovely comments in the last few journals that I've been making. You guys have really enjoyed them, and so far you're enjoying the garden journal, so thank you. Okay, so I've just taken the white strip off the edge there, but I'm going to leave it on all the other edges. Now I want to decide which is going to be my flip out. Let's decide which one should we do first. Shall we do, let's do this one first. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to fold it over, and I'm just going to create myself the flap, and I'm not eyeballing it, I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not measuring, just making sure that that is straight at the top, and then only needs to be a little bit, that's enough to glue it down. And then what I want to do is decide how far we want to come. I would say about there. Again, it's not measuring, we are literally just folding, so you can make this as wide or as thin as you wanted it. So that's that bit. What we want to do is fold this, but I want to leave just a little bit of a gap, so I'm going to fold it back this way, just so that I can see I've got just that little bit of white showing. That just makes it easier for when it folds over a page, so that when, like this one here, we would glue down here, here and here, stick that down. But because we've given ourselves that little bit of white in there, which I shall ink and you won't see it, it means this will open a lot easier. Okay, so fold it back on itself because that's the way we want it. So this side we need our little flap, and again it's just a very small amount I'm folding over. Push it down. Okay, now let's do our fold along the bottom. Again, I'm just tucking it up. Like this. Doesn't want to fold straight. I've not folded that very well, have I? Oh, I did think about using my scoreboard for this, but never mind. There we go. Okay, so these bits need to come off in the corner. Right of the little corners, like so, and then this one along here, and that's going to make that our pocket. I need to do the same this side, so that's that pocket, like so. I'm just going to do the tops of these. Like that, and then this can be cut off because we don't need this bit. There we go. So that one was going to get glued down, and that one stays like this, ready to glue on our page. Okay, so before I treated myself to a new sponge, so hopefully now I won't be leaving bits everywhere. So I'm just going to give this middle bit a bit of an ink. Oh, is that, no, that is the right bit, of course it is. Confusing myself. I think I might have left quite a bit of white this time. That's fine. It's I'll use the ink on it like that. That's lovely. Okay, so I want to ink this side before we stick it down. Okay, so let's stick it down. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit of this showing, so I'm just going to trim this so you don't see it. There we go. And we can ink that bottom bit anyway. Okay. So yeah, these are really fun to make. I do want to put a little notch in the top, don't I? Grab this and do notch there, and I'm going to need to do a little notch in this one as well. There we go. Third on my glue, get rid of all my little bits. Okay, so we can ink this bit up. I might try using the scoreboard next time round. I think that might make my folding a little bit straighter. I'm not very good at folding today, clearly. Okay, so that is ready to go onto the page, so that we will glue this bit down like that, and then this flips out and we've got our little, you can see the lovely image there. I just need to ink that side. I didn't ink that side. So super fun. They're really nice and light as well, so it doesn't create too much bulk in your journal. So when I see these being done, I was like, oh, they are perfect. Definitely got to do some of them. And I think nearly all the journals I've been making so far this year have had one of these in, because it's not a recent video, it's from last year. So that's another one done. Okay, so let's have a little look. Oh, let's use one of these. This is a fun one. Let's do the other style, which is having the little pocket going on the page that way. So again, first things first, I'm going to take off just the white line at the top so that I can keep as much of the digital showing. Okay. So how I did this one was I turned this one over a little bit more. I think I'm going to take off the end for knotting them anyway. So we'll go with this side as our little pocket, and I'm going to go slightly bigger on this side because I want to strengthen the pocket. Yeah, for some reason it's flush that side, but it's not this side. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go that way. If we do the same again here, but I'm just going to do a smaller little flap this time. Like so. Again, does that need trimming? It does. Don't know why. There we go. Now we have to decide our little pocket is going to go about here. So that should be deep enough. And then this is going to fold over to this. I'm going to try and not leave so much of a white gap this time round. Is that right? No, that's not right. It's because I haven't done these for so long. We need to do the gap here, don't we? We need to make that. No, I was. Of course, it goes to here, doesn't it? I knew something wasn't right I was doing. Okay, this is not a proper tutorial on how to do these. This is just a craft along. There. That's it. That's how it goes, isn't it? It's just the opposite way. That's why it was confusing me, because it was the opposite way. Oh, it doesn't take much today. It doesn't take much. Okay, let's do our little fold. Oops, knocking my doorbell over. Do our little fold at the bottom so that we can cut off what we don't need. Okay. So we can cut off all of this. Yeah, might this here, and then we can carry on cutting this off as well. Okay, cut this bit. And this top bit. Okay, so that's going to tuck down there, and that's going to fold over the page, and then this will get glued here and here, and this one's the flip. That's it, that's how we do it. Okay, so let's glue this edge down now. Like that. Okay, and we can go ahead and glue these down. Turn it upside down, it's just a bit easier for me as I'm right-handed. Okay. Oops, being a bit too forceful there. Okay, so I'm going to do a notch out of the top of here. Doesn't work, I've got to do it on its side, haven't I? There we go. And hopefully that's dry enough, and we'll put a little notch somewhere in the middle there. Okay, so that one's ready. I won't do the inking for it, and with these you don't really need to do much decoration. I mean, this one I don't think I'll do anything, because that you could write on. That's just a lovely image anyway, and so's that. So these are quite good and fun to make, and sort of mass make them. So let's do another one. Now let's do another one like this and see if we can get it right this time. Okay, so which side do we want as our pocket and which do we want as our flap? I'm just looking and seeing. I'm going to get, I think we'll have this as the pocket, so I'm going to go a little bit more here. Like so. And then work out how far. I think that to the little postage stamp is going to be good. So fold that down there. Okay. Do a little hinge on here. Okay, and then this goes all the way to here, doesn't it? Leaving just a little bit of a gap, like so. Okay, now we need to fold the bottom up. A little mitering on there, here, and then we will cut all of this off. Going slightly wonky there. So I can't even cut straight today. There we go. So this is going to be opposite side, I think, to what we've already done. So I'm just glue along here. And that gets glued down there. And now this is ready to be glued as well. I should say these particular ones are, I want to say CalicoCollage, or yeah, CalicoCollage. I think these ones are. The daffodil and daisies are, and this one is Tracy Fox. Put that inside that one, and then I just want to line it up and glue it down. And trim any excess bits off afterwards. Okay, so that's another one that goes on a page this way. Let's do our little notches. And the same with this one. Little notch. And again, I'm not going to bother inking. And that's another one made. So that's two of those. So let's go back to doing these ones with this one. Okay. So first things first is both little corners need going over to create our flaps. So okay, I'll do the other side as well. Now we can decide which bit we want the most of. Where are we going to do it? think it'd be good. I can just about see if I can come up to where that egg is. Would be good. How's that? Yeah, that looks okay. I understand, we're not quite straight here. Yeah, that's a bit better. So then this one is going to fold in, leaving just a very little bit of white. So if I'm just kind of eyeballing that top bit and hoping that it gives me enough white. Yeah, I really am off today on my... There, that's straighter. You'll probably fold things a lot straighter than me. I'm obviously having a challenging day today. Okay, so the two pockets are at either end, so we want to take off this bit. There, this one's the pocket, so this middle bit section can come out. Okay. Just do these top bits. Okay. So this is the bit that's going to be, yeah, I'm going to look on my mat and just see. Totally not straight. Oh well, I don't think it will notice much time it's in your journal. You've got all the lovely print and everything on the digital. We will trim those bits up afterwards because that's what's going to go on the page of a journal. So what I want to do is just trim these up. There we go. How are we at the top? Yeah, it's not quite straight at the top either. There we go. Now it's straight. Okay, so we need to do our little notch at the top here. You don't have to do notches in these. There we go. Again, I'll link later. Okay, so that's another one like that. How are we doing for time? 29 minutes. I'm going to carry on because I do want to make quite a few of these, and I'm going to try and see if I can get the hang of this one. The other one seemed easier to do, but this one seems to be taxing my brain today. Challenging my folding. Okay. Shall we use the scoreboard? I might use the scoreboard on this just to see if I can get it any straighter. because I really am struggling with getting it straight. So I'll turn that around. So I'm just doing a little, I think it's about 1/2 centimetre, it looks like, fold on here. Okay. So while we're at it, we will do the bottom one. Like so. And then all we've got to do is do the folding. Okay, that might make those bits a bit easier. Let's leave that on the floor actually. Okay, let's see if we can get it straighter by doing it this way. Yeah, look at that. It's gone completely off. Oh, today is a struggling day. That's better. Whichever way you do it, it's going off. Urgh. It's going to frustrate me that it's not straight. That's my perfectionism coming out. Okay, so this one's going to fold over, and I think I want to have the majority of the daisy. I'm going to do it this way. Maybe the cut along the top isn't straight, and that's putting everything out. Okay, so that's where that one's going to go. And then I'm just going to fold this one, just giving myself a little gap at the top. So that's come up quite a bit. And we did do it level. There we go. That's better. And then we've already creased the bottom to do our fold up. So I chose to use copier paper for this because I wanted to keep the ephemera really light. I didn't want to have too much bulk on the journals. I struggle with my journals. I often make them very fat. So if I can make a bit the ephemera thinner, but I'm thinking that this would have been better with scrapbooking card, might have been stronger. Okay, so if I just do to there, it's this bit. Oh, well, I'm going to glue that bit in. I'm not going to cut it off, and see if that helps in any way. Let's just glue this bit down. Okay, cut that and that. Okay, so this is the side that was going to be glued down. So let's glue this down. I'm even going wonky with my glue. Oh, today, my coordination today is not good. But I think you get the idea of these little fun pockets. And as I said, I do need to build up my pre-made stash. Okay, that's down. Yeah, okay. And then this side just gets glued onto the page. Okay. Eyeball that. Eyeball that one. There we go. Okay, so we do have another one done. That went a little easier. That did go a little easier. Okay. So we've done what we've got done. We've got that one done, which is one of those, so it's a double pocket that way. We did another one and it's the opposite way. And then we've got that one. And then these are the little side pockets rather than top opening ones. Let's just have a look how we're doing for time. 35 minutes. I want to see if I can do a couple more of these ones. These were the easier of the two to do. So let's grab this. This is from the garden story, because then I can put this in my current journal I'm working on. That would be good. So I'm going to take the top off. Get rid of the top white line. Now, I think I'm going to have the pocket this side, so I'm just going to turn this bit over. Okay, and then just judge how far over my pocket I want it to come. I would say about there. I'm going to try lining it up from the bottom instead of the top to see if that makes a difference in getting it straighter. Okay, so now we need to fold this one over and give ourselves a little and then that one folds all the way over to this crease here, leaving just an ever so small amount. So yeah, see, this one's going much easier. I like this pocket's better, and that folds over the page. Okay, so let's just do a flap for the bottom. Like so. Now cut my little bits off. Like so. Where are we? This bit is what's going to be there. I'm just going to fold this. Do I fold it or cut it? I cut it off, didn't I? Let's just cut it off. I think cutting it off is going to be... No. I'm going to glue it in. I've decided I'm going to change it up slightly and glue it in. And just see if that helps with any overlapping. It seemed to work better on the other one when I left these flaps on. But I've taken this bit out in the corner because I don't want too much bulk in here. So this can glue down. Do that bit first. Okay, and then this glues down. glues onto here. So we'll glue this one down. And as I said, I don't really feel I need to do much decorating on these. I will wait until they go into the journal that they're going to go into, and then if yeah, make sure that's straight along that bottom bit. Yeah, if there's any decoration I think needed, then that can be done afterwards. Okay, so I do need to just trim up this top bit. It's got to be my, either the printer, the paper, or it's the my Fiskars cutter. It is an old cutter. I've had, this was the very first one I bought. I haven't upgraded. I keep looking at them, but cost of living and everything keeps going up, and I'm saving on getting a new printer anyway. So that's any spare cash is going for that. Okay, that's another one. This paper is gorgeous. I do like them. They're going to be really, really nice. So let's do a little... Oh, I'm going to take the top of that flower off. Never mind. And we want to do a side on here. Just a little divot out. Like so. So that one's going to go in my garden journal. Lovely. Okay. So yeah, about 42 minutes. I think that'll do. I have struggled on enough with these for you guys, but you get the idea of these. Another fun idea from Roxy's weekly challenge. And then these ones are the sideways ones. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in and watching another video. And I will be back on Friday with my lovely Fabric Friday video. Excited for that one. And then I will be carrying on with the garden story journal, and then next Wednesday we'll be doing some more ephemera. So stay tuned for some more fun crafting adventures, and thank you very much for watching and supporting my channel. Take care everyone. Bye.